Hi, let me put you in a great spot where you get to see me well and I get to have a nice angle because we're having a chat. We're sitting together. I'm not gonna allow you to, you know, not enjoy this conversation nor kind of like just not feel the vibe. I am definitely gonna give you the vibe. Mainly on this journey of sales, get used to put in a strong mindset for yourself where you get to show up on a daily basis, and no matter what you kind of like just face that. Again, like, mind you guys, the background noise is mainly a lot of people are near to the pool, and because I'm extremely comfortable with that, I don't mind kind of like just filming even when people are just passing by. So the idea that I'm giving you here today is pretty much related to you know how we feel sometimes. You feel bad and you just want to lay down. It's like your brain is programmed on doing certain things to a certain level, right? Would you want to have that going for the rest of your life, or you want to change that, right? So it's like the point here is like you acknowledging what is bad behavior for you and what is the consequence that you're getting out of that, and actually changing it, right? So a lot of the time we be just forgetting all of these things, and we be focusing only on one thing that is, there is not really the solution to our problem. Like, oh, I'm gonna start working out tomorrow. No, you start now. You start by putting your, if it's already too late at night, put an alarm for it, and prepare your gym clothes, whatever you have in front of you. So your brain is already programmed. Tomorrow there is something happening. And 90% of the time you won't be able to sleep because you will be having like this idea of like, there's something going on, right? But it's like, go against it, but learn how to reward yourself. I really don't want you to be the type of, person who's watching me and be a loser at the same time. I don't want that for you. I really don't want that for you. And part of the reason why I'm sharing this journey, to normalize things. Like, I'm not a person that figured it out all. I'm not supposed to. It's like 10 years of, 10 years of me, the first 10 years of me like existing on this earth was like to just understand my surroundings, and the next 10 years of like just learning how to communicate to people and learning how to actually understand how people are contributing. And then after that, those 10 years that I'm on right now are the years where I'm like contributing to society and learning how to get reward as like financial rewards or earnings through that. So it's not that I'm know it all or I've done it all. No, it's just that I want you to be going on a certain path that actually worked out for me. So it's not that I want you to maintain the same path. It's just I'm giving you some tricks that might help you. So it's like I don't know, like a computer. Like, if you program it for, let's say, for something, it will behave that way. If you keep telling yourself all of these negative self-talk, how are you gonna grow out of that? So it's really questionable as well in terms of like your friendships and your relationships, and so I don't want that to happen to you, simply because it's not the right mindset to go about your life. And a part of it, why I wanted to talk about this, because sales is pretty much mindset, and you will meet like a lot of people on different mindsets, on different levels, that you may or may not will be able to even communicate with them, simply because you don't match that level. There are like certain levels of like how people communicate and how people kind of like just introduce themselves, introduce how like, or even give you offers or introduce what they are about, this, that, and the other. So if you don't have that emotional intelligence, if you don't have the way to actually present yourself, to talk about this, talk about that, I don't think you will survive this. So this is why I bring you always to this part of like the mindset, because I feel like it has helped me like all the way, and it is actually something that I'm continue on outgrowing and doing like a lot of things here and there. So mainly part of it part of it is like sometimes you will have to be a certain space. Right now I'm like offering these ideas, I'm offering informations, I'm giving you all the knowledge, all the details, all the things that I'm doing and sharing everything with you. Why? Because I feel like at this point sharing is caring, and at the same time you get to experience that and you get to see the consequences already on me, so you can actually understand like, oh, this actually may or may not work for you, but pretty much it is helpful to know, right? So yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys for today's video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and tomorrow I think I'm going to talk to you more about like how to use the rest of the platforms like Twitter to kind of like generate calls and do all of these things. And then I will be sharing with you like the top skills that you get to really, you know, make some good money out of. So yeah, so stay with me on this one. Bye bye, see you guys.